Good morning, MacLaren. Today is Tuesday, April 21st, 2020. The weather today looks like variable clouds with a good chance of thunderstorms, especially this afternoon. High of 59 degrees Fahrenheit today. Looks like tomorrow will be sunny, but we may get some rain this week and into the weekend. The sun rose this morning at 6:13 and will set at 7:42. We are inching inexorably to an 8 p.m. sunset. On this date, April 21st, in the year 753 BCE, before the Common Era, traditionally, it is understood that on this date, Romulus founded the city of Rome. It's also on this date, April 21st, in the year 1918, that Manfred Albrecht Freiherr von Richthofen, I hope I'm saying that correctly, known in English as Baron von Richthofen, and more famously as the Red Baron, was shot down and killed in France. This is notable in part because he was a famous fighter pilot with the German Air Force during World War I. He is considered to be the ace of aces of that war, being officially credited with 80 combat victories in the air. But in some ways it's probably more significant because he has just sort of passed into legend as the Red Baron, and he's sort of been represented in books and movies and stories. He's one of the most widely known fighter pilots of all time. So it was on this date that he was shot down. Okay, two things I wanted to share with you today. My daughter and I were eating an avocado, and we took out the pit and we stuck toothpicks in it and put it down in a jar of water. And apparently, you can see that the avocado pit has a kind of there's a flat side that is marked in a way, and then there is a pointy side that is unmarked, and apparently you want to put that pointy side down in your water, and we're going to see if we can sprout this avocado seed with just toothpicks and a little jar of water. So we will check back in with our avocado seed soon and see how well we did with that. The other thing I wanted to look at today is another avocado pit shaped object. That's right, it's an egg. And I wanted to do a little experiment. I haven't done it myself yet, so we'll see what happens. But I have a jar here with 3 cups of plain tap water, and I'm going to put this egg in the jar. Do you think it's going to float, or do you think it's going to sink? Think about it for a second, and let's find out. So as you can see, my egg sank right to the bottom of this jar of plain water. And so I'm going to take it out with a spoon, and I will set it aside. And now I'm going to take a half a cup of plain table salt, and I'm going to add this to my jar of plain tap water and make this into salt water. This is probably a lot saltier than the ocean. I don't know. I don't know what the salinity of the ocean is, but half a cup of salt to 3 cups of water is very salty. And now we'll see if I have changed the density of the water enough to change the outcome when I put this egg in. So let's find out what happens now. Got my egg here, and what do you think is going to happen? Will it sink or will it float? Let's find out. The light's not very good on that guy, is it? Let's see if I can put it up closer for you. Okay, here we go. And the water's so salty you can hardly see. Oh my goodness. It looks as though my egg sank right to the bottom again. Now, it's possible that my salt water here, this was supposed to float. It's possible that my salt water here has not blended properly. So I think what I will do is make up some different solutions of salt water, and we'll see if I can get an egg to float in water. But I encourage you to get some jars of water in different objects of different density and see what will float and what will sink. Okay, my friends, keep tending to your victory garden. Keep a pleasant schedule and a good routine. Get fresh air and plenty of exercise. Be a helper to your family. Please don't wrangle with your siblings. If it is your birthday today, April 21st, 2020, happy birthday. I hope you all have a day of kindness, friendliness, and peace. We are all in this together. We'll see you next time.